third-year breakout players, guys that could break out in this season, guys that could put up their best career year as far as it goes for fantasy purposes. Kind of want to get your thoughts on some third-year players, guys starting to come into their own in the NFL. And Matt Medica, I want to start off with Cleveland Brown pass-catching running back Duke Johnson. Big things expected for Duke last season. Don't get me wrong, he did catch 50-plus passes, but you never knew when to put him in your lineup. For the most part, he was a dog last year. So much of a dog, I said, I'm not going to own Johnson. Thank you, Scotty. So much so that I said I wasn't going to own Johnson on not one single team in 2017. Now, Matt, my mind has changed. I will roster Johnson in double-digit rounds in a best ball league. But in a redraft league, I will have 0 shares of one Duke Johnson.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I do like the best ball format for him. I kind of like Isaiah Crowell as that bell cow that, because he can catch the ball, too.
Yeah.
So and
Corral had 40-something receptions last year.
And second half of the season, he out targeted Duke Johnson. So I do like him in the best ball format. He's like in the PPR format. I'd probably have him as like kind of towards that low RB3.
Yeah.
I mean, because he does catch passes. I don't know what he's going to do. He's not a guy I have faith in.
Yeah.
But he fits a role. So.
But are you comfortable with him in a 12-team redraft?
I mean, I'll take him at some point. It's probably going to have to be like that 12, 13 kind of range for me. I'm not optimistically targeting him, but at some point, you got to start taking some guys.
What do you think about it, Scotty? Duke Johnson, best ball, I said I can do it in double-digit rounds. 12-team redraft, because I won't know when to put him in my lineup.
Look, they'll play from behind. He'll catch some passes out of the backfield this year, but Isaiah Crowell also proved he can catch passes as well. So maybe this guy is just a third down back, and it's not Theo Riddick where he's going to be catching passes on a lot of first and second down. So I really, I'm not in on Duke Johnson at all.
Ameer Abdullah is the next name on the board going into his third season. First 2 seasons filled with injuries. We've seen some flashes, maybe like a pow, one flash, like what's that? It's a flash. What was the flash with that? It was Ameer Abdullah, and now he's on the injury report. Coming off a Liz Frank injury, going into his third year, really no clear options ahead of him. If he can be healthy, he more than likely will go in there as a starting running back. But I just don't look at Detroit as a team that's going to commit to the run, and I don't think Abdullah's a kid that's going to stay healthy.
Yeah, he's a guy I have 0 shares of that I just need to revisit.
Makes sense.
I don't know. I'm a big Theo Riddick guy. I think he's elite in the – I mean, we use that term third down back. I think that's a wrong term to use. It's a pass-catching back.
Okay.
He's an elite pass-catching back, Riddick. But somebody's got to be the running back first. Somebody's got to have that role.
The early down back.
Yeah, the early down back. And Abdullah is going to get that opportunity. So I don't want to write this guy off completely. I did talk to NFFC Hall of Famer Michael Edelman yesterday on Fantasy Football Gold about Abdullah, and he said he's a guy that he's kind of looking at, and as a running back 3, that's why I have him ranked somewhere in that high 20s, just before 30th overall. And the NFFC is going 19th overall right now.
Abdullah
in the redrafts.
Wow, drinking the Kool-Aid. How about that, Scotty? I have 0 interest in Ameer Abdullah.
Yeah, Ameer Abdullah is a guy who hasn't been able to stay healthy, and even when he is healthy, what can we necessarily expect, especially between the tackles? This team has improved its offensive line, which was a big deal for them, protecting Matthew Stafford and opening up some more holes in the run. I think as we've both said, we both like Dwayne Washington this year. That is a power back with speed who probably fits the mold better.
There you go, right there, Scotty. Duke Johnson, Ameer Abdullah, or Paul Perkins?
Paul Perkins.
Ameer Abdullah or Ty Montgomery?
Ty Montgomery.
Medica?
I'll go Montgomery, and I'll go Ameer Abdullah over Perkins.
Or Ameer Abdullah over Perkins. Kind of the same situation, run pass-heavy offenses.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
And I think they improved the offensive line. Don't hold me to this, but I believe it was more better for the pass
protection.
Yeah, pass protection. So.
Up next on the list is a player that I'm finding on a lot of my teams. As a matter of fact, he's a guy that it looks like right now he might be able to sink my teams if he has a bad season. And that's Atlanta Falcon running back Tevin Coleman. I am getting a lot of shares of Tevin Coleman. I think if he plays 16 games, he is over 50 receptions, and I think he can hit the 10-touchdown mark. Really the only hindrance to him so far, Matt Medica, in his career has been injuries. If he can put it together, Tevin Coleman is a player that I'm going to invest on. He's going in around that 6th-round range. He's a perfect running back, too, in a PPR.
I mean, there's a lot to like as far as talent-wise. There really is. It's just I'm looking at guys. It's tough in his range. I do like him, but in that 6th round where he's going,
Yeah.
you know, if Danny Woodhead's there,
You like Woodhead better.
I like
Coleman. I like Coleman over Woodhead.
It's tough. I have Woodhead a couple of spots. It's not like anything major, but there's also guys like. It's just it's a tough round for where he goes. You're asking to pay like if Carlos Hyde falls to the 6th round, are you going to take Hyde or Coleman? I'm going to take Hyde.
I probably take Tevin Coleman. Both of them are kind of the same type of guys to me. I think Coleman's role is solidified. I think Carlos Hyde could really be in danger of seeing a reduced workload.
I think this is one of the most over dramatic kind of things we're hearing in that game. I mean, this is what I'm banking on right now, and why I'm watching this guy. I'm not the biggest Carlos Hyde guy, but I'm watching somebody fall down draft boards who I think will be the team's #1 running back, and if he figures out that scheme, could be a really good thing.
I don't mind. I'm gonna have some Hyde shares, but I think I like Coleman a tick more. You know what I mean?
How about this one? Ty Montgomery or Tevin Coleman?
Tevin Coleman.
So
I'm in with Coleman on you. It's just the thing is, on a week-to-week basis, you know, with Freeman sometimes dominating the running back points there, you know, that's the thing that I worry about. You know, with game flow, is it going to be Freeman or is it going to be Coleman? But Coleman has more upside to me. I feel like I can't trust Hyde even if he wins the job. Injuries, game flow, etc. I think Ty Montgomery might end up in a timeshare as well. But I just feel like Tevin Coleman is explosive with a lot of upside. I don't know if I can trust him on a week-to-week basis, but I feel in certain weeks he can spur my team to victory.
Atlanta probably still one of the best offenses in the NFL. They're going to be a team that's going to put up enough points to support all the pieces. What up, Scotty?
You know what it is with the Falcons, and I see this as a narrative so much online, that people are writing the Falcons off because they say that teams that lose the Super Bowl have a swoon. But you look at this team, they're still very powerful on offense. And
you would
defense.
know it as a Seahawk fan.
What are you talking about?
They whipped that ass.
What are you talking about?
I said you would know how powerful they are as a Seahawk fan because they sure did whip Seattle's ass.
Oh yeah, but you wouldn't know about winning playoff games as a Cowboy fan because it's been since 1996.
Go ahead, Scotty.
So that's neither here nor there. Meanwhile, I've seen 2 Super Bowls and a victory in the last 5 years, so you can be quiet now. But you know, Atlanta is still very good on offense, and their defense is young and improving. It wouldn't surprise me if they won the NFC again.
Would not surprise me either. He's absolutely correct on that. And it's enough in the offense where I think they can support. Listen, Sarkisian, the new offensive coordinator, every stop he's been at, he's known for having 2 1,000-yard running backs on the same team. That's his thing.
I still like this offense a lot, but I think there has to be some regression. They
were crazy last year.
They just clicked. They were so efficient.
Yeah.
Nobody dropped passes and stuff. But, I mean, I'm still going to be in on all these guys. I just think
from
it has
pure
to be
football perspective,
some sort of a pullback.
If they get home field advantage in the playoffs again, it's going to be very hard to take them out.
There you go right there. That's the skinny on those couple of third-year backs that you'll be making decisions on in fantasy football in 2017. Next up, I want to talk about a guy going into his 3rd year, Alabama running back, in a tough spot, right? From what it looks like on paper. Leonard Fournette is drafted by the Jacksonville Jaguars. He's going to be the bell cow. He's going to be the lead dog. But I don't know. I think T.J. Yeldon can get some 3rd down work, Matika. Maybe not enough for you to draft or roster, but definitely a guy that you see him make the team and he's getting that 3rd down work. Maybe this is a player that can give you a little value throughout the bye weeks as a flex running back 3 type option.
I wanted to pull up his page right now because he had 68 targets and 50 receptions last year.
There you go.
So you can't write that off, but they do want to get Fournette involved in the passing game. They've been working him in the passing game. So I still think it's a heavy Fournette load.
What do you think? He said load. What we got, Scotty? T.J. Yeldon.
There's nothing to see there. I mean, they wouldn't be drafting Fournette if
caught 50 passes.
Yeldon and Ivory meant anything.
He had 68 targets last year.
Yeah, but Fournette's coming there now. He's the guy.
All right. So Fournette's going to get those targets out the backfield too?
I think so too, or at least a good portion of them.
All right, so there you go. Another third-year running back that is going into a season where everybody's predicting him is going to break out. As a matter of fact, his ADP is climbing to the first round. That is Miami Dolphin running back Jay Ajayi. Jay Ajayi, we already know last season, Matt Medica, the yardage came on the 2 games against Buffalo. Another game during the middle of the season. Jay Ajayi, you're buying him as a first-round draft pick?
I don't know if I'm buying him. He will be cemented there. But the thing is, he's a guy that I want to draft, but I'm like scared to draft.
I feel you.
Same thing.
I don't want to draft him.
It's like I really want to take him, but I'm like, damn, he's somebody you have to worry about. He can possibly be a beast, but he could possibly be a bust.
Scotty, are you comfortable starting a fantasy football team with, let's say you start a team with Dez Bryant and Jay Ajayi?
I think I'm okay with it. I just worry about Ajayi and his health. I think people have quickly forgotten about that. And I don't think he can.